Hello, boat nerds. Today I will be talking about something that has surfaced on Facebook and marine traffic and stuff. If you haven't seen it, the Arthur M. Anderson has not been updated in a month. That's not from layup, for the people who are going to say that, because other ships who are in layup still have their radars on. In fact, that's 6 hours ago, but that a month and 20 days is not normal. This was a minute ago. This one's in layup. Okay, so a month and 20 days is not normal. That's usually what happens when they are in permanent layup. For example, if I go look at the Roger Blau, it's been updated 4 years ago, because the radar systems were actually removed on it because of the fire. It's not coming back. Now, to talk about something, there's two possibilities with this. The Arthur M. Anderson already made a comeback a few years ago, and the chances of it going into layup this early, the chances of it coming back in service are pretty slim. But honestly, it's more likely that it's going to become a museum ship instead of being scrapped. This would be the best museum. And if they do scrap this, flat out, just shame on them. They're killing history here if they're gonna scrap this. If you guys don't know, the Arthur M. Anderson played a huge role in the night that the Edmund Fitzgerald sank, helping it navigate because its radars went out. So if they scrapped this would really be a stupid idea to scrap it, but also a huge financial loss, because people might actually care about this museum ship instead of the William G. Mather or whatever, the William A. Irvin, that doesn't have this much history tied to it. In fact, there's no really significant history with those. They're except for the fact that they're old, they've seen World War II or whatever. This is a whole different story. If they scrap this, that is a huge mistake. And that's a fact. If they scrap this, or they'll bring it back to service. Now, the Callaway went into layup with the Roger Blau. Nope. It has been in Sturgeon Bay, no update on it since 4 years ago as well. Philip R. Clark, same story. Last location was Veller's, which is a pizza joint in Toledo, Ohio, I believe. So, Toledo, 1 month and 19 days ago, was stopped. And that's usually not a good sign, because usually in winter layup they keep the radars on. And it's also the Michipicoten has been in layup for a while now, because wait, is it not even on? Where's my Michipicoten? There it is. Yeah, last update was 6 months ago. And what was it? It ran aground and started taking on water. So that's what happened with that. It's been a pretty eventful year. I mean, of course, the Arthur M. Anderson and the Philip R. Clark, but also I think it was the Cuyahoga. It caught fire. It's been in layup. That one's likely going to get scrapped. Cuyahoga. Same with the Philip R. Clark. But the Arthur M. Anderson, I mean, the backlash I feel is going to be major because honestly I'd see that as quite the disrespect. Because people would care way more about having the Arthur M. Anderson than any of the other museum ships. Because why? What history is equivalent to what the Arthur M. Anderson has with, like, the Edmund Fitzgerald and everything? The other ones don't have anything that even comes close to crossing that line. Like, it's a really big deal if they scrap it. But also, a really smart decision to make this a museum ship that people are actually going to care about. It would be the biggest tourist attraction, like boat nerd tourist attraction, I think, in history. If you think about it, like, with how much history is tied to it, like, yeah. Anyways, that's going to conclude it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one.